My mom and I recently did a thrift run down to Georgia and back. So let me show you some of the things that I got, and you can learn about that quick little trip in my last video. Welcome to Ridgehaven Homestead. From the mountains of Upper East Tennessee, we share snippets of our off-grid life, cabin build, and garden blessings. Pour yourself a cup of tea, sit back, and take a peek into our off-grid home and family. Yesterday I showed you a peek into the trip that my mom and I took to Helen, Georgia, and today we're going to go back and check out the things I actually bought at the thrift stores that we visited. Now we come to the point of the video where I show you what treasures I found. I wish I had showed you the things that my mom got, because she got some really fun things. She mostly was looking for books, which every single store that we went to, she found a couple. She found herself some DVDs that she had actually been looking for. What are the odds of that when you say, I wish I could have this DVD, and she goes in and finds it? That's very random, so I was really happy for her. And I think she found some cute little pots, some little ceramic pots for baking, and she even found a shirt for herself and several other things. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm going to unload my box in no particular order because I figured, well, let's just do that. The first thing that I got, actually this is the very last thing that I got, but we'll go backwards, was this cute little hat. It's brand new. I do not know the brand of it, but it does have the tighteners inside of where I can tighten it to fit my head better. It is like a sun hat. It has, I'm not sure what these loops are for. Oh, I know what this loop is for. It doesn't have the chin strap. That's okay. I don't have to wear the chin strap. So sometimes I get these hats and they don't quite fit my head. I have my hair all funny right now up on my head, so you'll see this like that. But I like a good straw hat, and this one was $5 at the last store that we visited. So this one I'm going to keep in place of my other sun hat. This one I'll wear actually when I want to look like I have put myself together, instead of my old sun hat, which is like really bleached and floppy and it's been rained on. I'll just keep that one for the garden, but I'll keep this one for when I want to be more fancy. We did not find this at the thrift store. We found these peppers, which were in really good shape, at the vegetable stand that we stopped at to get peaches. They were marked down. There were like 7 of them for $3, 6 or 7 or 6 for $3, which we thought was a really good deal if we use them up. So nice big beautiful peppers. I'm going to put these in the kitchen before I forget them. Another good deal that I found, which I think is pretty good, was these shoes. These are the Echo brand. They have a rubber sole. They're just sandals. They're soft sandals, and I like them. They fit me, and so that was my criteria. I do not know if they're actually leather or not. I never could figure that out. We didn't have good cell service in there. These really are great with dresses, and I guess they have an orange rim around them. They're really comfortable, and so that's what my criteria is. I like things that can be used all summer long. I did pay $6 for those. Okay, since we're in our sunroom, and in the past I have found little birdies, I found this cute little birdie. He looked a little bit grumpy. He looks also like kind of like a pine cone. I just really liked him. He was a couple dollars at a little tiny thrift store we found in Ellijay, Georgia. It was called Paws and Claws. I am putting this with my little birdhouses on these shelves back here. He is going to sit with the other birdie that I found at a different thrift store. I guess this is probably a little chick. I liked it a lot. I have these homemade birdhouses that I got at another thrift store, so this cute little bird is going with them. Okay, let's get these things out of the way. My mom and I went to, I believe, 4 different thrift stores while we were in the different towns. We went to Ellijay first. Actually, we went to a thrift store on the way to Ellijay that we stopped at. It was a huge building. I don't remember what that one was called. But then we went to a tiny thrift store named Paws and Claws in Ellijay, where I got a couple of things. The other thrift stores that we went to were a Goodwill in the town of Cornelia, and then we went to a community thrift store / flea market type thing It was in Habersham County. It might have also been near Cornelia. So all these things were from different thrift stores. We each found something at each store that we went to, so I wouldn't say that any of them was like the best or the worst. That we just found, it's like you have an open mind, you can find different things. But I think we found the most things at that community thrift store. But the first thrift store that we went to, I found this pretty yellow top. It's kind of like a peplum top, and my mom convinced me to get it because it's yellow and she just loves yellow. Let me just put it on over this dress and you can see what it looks like. Okay, I have a tag sticking in my neck, but this was a cute little top. It's a nice fun top for summer. It has a little bows at the sleeves, and I thought it does have actually a tie waist so that I can tie it up. And this will bring some brightness to some summer things. I kind of see it with a white skirt maybe. Anyway, I thought that was cute, and my mom definitely thought it was cute because yellow is her favorite color. In that same thrift store, which was on the way to Ella J, I found this little top. I don't know what brand it is. Mama. It's called Mama. Mama H&M or something like that. So it's just a very plain cotton top that I plan to wear with anything. It goes with skirts. It goes with pants. It's very comfortable. It has a gathered neck. I know it doesn't look the best with this skirt, with this dress. I'm just giving you an idea of what it looks like. I probably should have put like a regular skirt on. So this one, it's kind of long, so you can tuck it in or you can put it with a belt or something. It has the little roll-up sleeves, and I just like this color. It's very thin, and so yeah, it's an easy shirt to wear. Okay, at one of the thrift stores that we went to, I looked at this dress several times and wondered, should I get it or not? I wasn't sure, but in the end I did because it was $2 and it was cotton, and I just thought it was a nice little sundress I can wear with a jean jacket or to church. So I can put that on for you and I'll show you what it looks like. I do realize that this shirt doesn't really go with a t-shirt under it, but I kind of anticipate just wearing this one around the house, and it's kind of a very soft cotton dress, like a gauze, which is great for summer. So I might wear it with a t-shirt, or might wear it out in the garden. It's pretty enough that I could wear it to church with a little jacket or something. I just thought it was kind of a pretty thing to have for mostly around the homestead because it's cotton and it's cool, and I really like that aspect of it. It does have a really long tie in the back, which I'm not sure why it's so long, but my cat has been having a great time playing with it. She's a mess. So there's that one. I think, okay, all these dresses that I got at that one store were $2. Okay, the next dress I found was also at that thrift store where all the dresses were $2. They had no changing room or dressing room, so I couldn't try it on. Struggled to try it on top of my clothing, which it felt a little snug, and I wasn't sure if it would quite fit. And now I just struggled to get it on as well because it's a little bit fitted here. And now I just found the zipper on the side, so that makes it a lot easier for getting in and out of. This is 100% cotton dress. It's just great for summer. It has some really, really crazy sleeves, but it's basically like very short sleeves or like butterfly sleeves or something. Anyway, I liked this. I love a cotton dress. It does have pockets, and I think it'll be great even if I only wear it around the homestead for gardening and stuff like that. It's super cute. I did see a stain on the back, which I didn't notice. That is like a small almost like a waxy stain, but these are all going in the washer in a minute, and I'm going to see if it comes out. Like I said, if it doesn't, it's still a great dress for around the homestead, and I really, really love this one. It'll be kind of cute with my straw hat. So $2 for a dress is a great deal, and especially one like this, it fits me quite well, and it's pretty comfortable. A good deal. I like this. With a simple washing, that stain on the back did come out, and so it's a perfectly good dress. I think I got 2 more clothing items, which I'll show you. I got another yellow top, which was really cute. And my mom got a yellow top and I got a yellow top. And so if she decides to keep hers, which we weren't sure 100% how it was going to fit, then we'll have ones that sort of match. But this one was just a fitted, very gauzy, very light, summery shirt, blouse. And so I think I buttoned it right. I did like this one, and I think this one will probably be worn even more than the brighter yellow one because it's more of an everyday top, and this one feels a little bit more dressy. So I did like this yellow top, and yeah, 2 yellow tops. This one was also maybe $2. I don't know, maybe it's $1 or $2. I don't remember how much they were selling their shirts for, but I do like the ruffles on it. It's pretty cute. I have no idea what the brands are and any of these things are. It really doesn't matter to me. And this one it doesn't seem to have a brand. Maybe it's homemade. If it's homemade, it's made very well. I don't see any indication of a tag at all. I don't get the idea that it's handmade, but it could be. Maybe some person is just like me and cannot stand tags, which is probably more of the case. Yeah, either way, I love this top. I thought this was the last thing that I got, but I think I actually have one more. So this is just a t-shirt. It's Old Navy, and it has zebras on it. So I don't know why. I thought it was cute with the zebras, and it's just kind of a fun t-shirt. I end up wearing a lot of t-shirts. Even though I like the cute dresses, they're not always for like doing a lot of work around the homestead. So t-shirts are kind of a great thing, and straw hats are always a good thing. I guess I did find one more clothing item. This was a skirt that was like ended up being $4 or something with my mom's discount. And it's just a really simple, floral skirt. I think it's rayon, and it said it was size large. It says it's size large, but I didn't quite believe it. And so or else I'm a size large, but I thought it was really pretty. It fits me pretty well. It's really comfortable, and it has kind of like a little flounce at the bottom with a little bit of crocheted lace on it, which I thought made it really pretty. So yeah, a pretty skirt that'll go with just about anything. That's the end of the clothing that I got. The other thing that I got, I will show you in no particular order. This is the very first thing that I picked up at that first thrift store. It's a lid to a pot. We have a set of pots, and for some reason, the lid on my smallest one has missing in action, and I don't know, I just was hoping that this one would fit. Let me grab that pot and we'll check. Here's my pot. It's a Farberware Millennium set, which I've had for 25 years at least. And okay, the lid fits, but it's not a perfect fit. It doesn't like fit down in there like my other one did. And I don't think we're going to find that other lid. So this one will do, but we'll just have to balance it on top. This one was $2. You know, it'll work. At the Claws and Paws store where I got the cute little birdie, I also got this silver Japanese tea strainer. Now, I looked it up on Google, and it said it was silver. I'm guessing it's probably stainless steel. It doesn't really look like silver. It's just a kind of a cute tea strainer. You set it on the top of your mug. You put your tea leaves in there, and then it can steep while it just looks pretty while it's steeping. It's not going to hold a tremendous amount. Or you can also keep this on the top of your mug for putting your tea bag in if you want to let it drain back into your cup. 50 cents. And then this I got at the Claws and Paws store. It's just it's a log cabin, or maybe my aunt said it might be a faux log cabin design pot holder or trivet. $1. I thought it was really pretty. I love the green and the cream color. It goes really well in my kitchen, and yeah, $1. Everything else goes in the sunroom for my plants, with the exception of this plate this is the only thing that I picked up, not knowing exactly where it's going to be going, but it was just so pretty that I decided I would get this pretty plate. and I don't know, it says Jane Keltner on the back. I don't know anything about this brand. I just thought it was really pretty. And so I will probably use this for a little, like on my table with a gingham tablecloth and maybe a candle or something like that. So something decorative on my coffee table or on my dining room table. I do have a fair amount of other things in my box here. And these all have a purpose. I've been meaning to look for things like this when I go to thrift stores. It just happened to be that the thrift store that we were at was a really good one to do that because the prices were really good. And so I have been looking for things to put under my plants, either the ones that hang up or the ones that sit around. And so I found this idea and decided to put it into practice. If you go to the Dollar Tree, you're going to pay $1 for whatever it is, $1.25. And so these were 50 cents. And so some of them can sit on something like this to just have a little saucer, but I was mostly thinking of the ones that are hanging up that need a tray under them. These bowls can go in my macrame holders, and then I can put a pot in there that doesn't have a tray, and that will be really nice. So some of these I don't want to have a flat like a plate because it doesn't collect the water very well. If it's just sitting on the windowsill, that's no problem. So I got 2 of these bowls that match, and they were 50 cents each. And so I know I have lots of different plants to put little saucers under. And the other things are all the same idea. So I got some big trays. They are actually a Christmas design. This has snowflakes on it. It's kind of pretty, but it's kind of a big tray, a big platter. This one has a bow and a wreath. But my plan for these is they were 50 cents a piece. I'm going to put these under my big plants on the floor for trays that will catch the water when I water them. Right now I've been using like 5-gallon bucket trays, and so these are a lot prettier. They're not going to be so noticeable, and I thought it was a really good price. So that's my plan, to elevate those a little bit. And then the rest of these plates are the same idea. They were 50 cents a piece. So my plants will rest on those, and they'll be pretty, you won't really notice them that much. So that is my plan for those. I got four of the embossed ones, and then 3 of the swirly ones that are slightly bigger, so I can have plants that are a little bit bigger, and it's just a nice design. So at 50 cents each, I thought it was really pretty. They're actually plates. They can be used as plates, but this is what I'm using them for. So my mom and I did really well thrifting. It was a lot of fun. We just had a great time in all these thrift stores around the different cities. I highly encourage you to go on a little road trip and just bug around. It's not about what you find, it's just kind of the experience of it, meeting new people and all that stuff. So that was it. We had a lot of fun. Oh no, I have one more thing. Okay, one more thing. At the Paws and Claws store, I found this little valance, which is kind of a nature theme. So this I just thought of this. This could go in our bathroom. It matches our shower curtain, and it has a little pine cone on it, which would be nice. But what I'm planning to do is put this on the back door for the window to just give it a little bit of a decoration and a little bit of a shade. This one was, I don't know, $1 or $2, and so it's cotton. I just thought it was kind of cute, so that's what that's about. I feel like everything that I got has a plan except for this one pretty plate, and I will make a plan for this very shortly. As they say, that's all, folks. I hope you had fun. I had fun showing you and sharing a little bit of our trip with you. Until next time, you stay safe, be well, and may God bless you. And let me know what fun things you're doing, if you've taken any road trips or found any fun thrifting things, or just stayed home petting your cat and having a good time doing the ordinary things that bring you pleasure.